Hey guys, welcome back to Dan Kavanagh Photography. Once again, thank you for tuning back in. I got a kind of a subject I want to talk about today that maybe some of you relate to, some of you won't. I was just kind of thinking about it in my photography journey here, especially when it pertains to being a professional and wanting to do this for a living. Going back to when I was a kid, I got my first camera when I was 7, and I simply loved taking pictures. And I think a lot of us are the same way. It didn't really matter what the subject matter was, just wanted to take pictures. And I wish at that time actually that I had pursued a career in photography from a young age. For whatever reason, I always wanted to do it. I never did. I got sidetracked doing whatever else we do in life, right? So I came into being a professional kind of late in the game. But over the last 7-8 years, I've slowly started to build a business, but I certainly do not make anywhere near enough money doing it to make a living. But that is the ultimate goal. I have little teeny accomplishments along the way that hopefully add to the big one down the road. But what I'm talking about here is the identity crisis of a photographer, or what I perceive it to be. Maybe you guys have the same problem. So as I've come along here and learned, and thanks so much to YouTube has helped my learning curve exponentially. And I started this channel because I just love to talk about photography, and I like to help people out with what I have learned so far, whatever I can, and I'm trying to learn as much as I can. On a scale of 1 to 10, I still probably put myself at like a 5. I think we're our own worst critics. But anyway, the advice you kind of get, at least I got early on, is that if you want to be a professional photographer and make money and make a living doing it, that you got to focus and really do just kind of one thing. Be that weddings, or a portrait photographer, a family photographer, a food photographer, commercial photographer. So I tried that for a little while, but the fact is, this is not me. I'm not. My whole life I've been cursed with too many damn ideas that I've tried them all and gotten just kind of lost in a million different ways. And the most concentration I ever did really is in my band. So I did that for many years, still technically in the band. I'll put a link below for anybody interested in that stuff. But anyway, I can't concentrate on just one thing. It's just not who I am. I think you can make a lot of money in just about any style. You just gotta do the right things, or have the right breaks, be at the right place at the right time, take the right photograph, get it in front of enough people. Social media is obviously a great avenue to expose any kind of art and whatever to a huge number of people. But I can't do it. I suffer from an identity crisis because I simply like to shoot lots of things. If you want portraits done, great, I'll do it. Family, no problem. Babies, yeah. Food, I'll do your food. Event, I'm there. Band, I'm there. I'll do your band. Whatever. You want architecture, great. Billboard, cool. That's just who I am. But am I wrong? I sell prints. I love doing landscapes, all that stuff. And when I do landscapes, the idea, when I get something cool, is I plan on printing it and putting it in the gallery and trying to sell it. That's what I do. And I'm fortunate I've gotten to a point where I've sold enough prints, or I sell enough prints to kind of pay for itself, but it isn't paying my house payment. Portraits. I like doing portraits for people. And I do portraits. I give discounts for students, things like that. I don't make a lot of money doing that, but certainly it's something I would like to do more of, and I'm working on. Family, I just did a family event, a 70th birthday party. Got paid to do that, but again, none of it is enough to make a living and stop my regular job. Is this a problem for you guys? Am I wrong? There's plenty of evidence out there of photographers who concentrate in one area and make a lot of money doing it. Commercial photographers, you know, doing big ads or whatever, they make it. If you concentrate on food photography, there's food photographers that are amazing. Obviously, like Peter Hurley's amazing at portraits. Dude makes bank doing portraits. Or he did. Now he's, I think it's on YouTube, so I don't know. But you get the gist. There's amazing architecture guys out there. I mean, can you be good at all of it? And that's kind of my goal. I just, as a professional photographer, if somebody calls me to take a picture of something, I just want to have the knowledge to be able to handle whatever situation it is, whatever lighting I'm giving with the equipment that I have, and to come up with a good result. So maybe I'm making a mistake, and maybe I can't be all that. Is there anybody out there that makes a living in photography kind of doing it all? Should I be concentrating? What's your opinion? Should I really be focused on one thing or another? You know, some people say weddings. I've been backup photographer for a couple, and I'm honestly, weddings kind of freak me out. I don't know. I just don't want to really do weddings. So you can't do a redo. You know, if you screw up somebody's baby pictures, or you screw up their, you know, whatever, you know, your engagement, your kids' photos, you can always have them redone by somebody else. Even portraits, if they don't like the portraits, they can go have them done somebody else. But they're not going to redo the wedding. Just not going to happen. And they're not going to like you or give you any, you know, referrals. I guess that's a confidence thing. Whatever. Anyways, so I do suffer from what I would consider a photography identity crisis, because I can't identify one thing or another. I just like taking pictures of pretty much everything. What about you guys? Can you guys relate to this? Any advice? How well do you do doing all of it, or do you concentrate on just one thing and that's what you are and become great at it? You know, jack of all trades, master of none. That's kind of sums my life up. Anyway, it's kind of a weird short video. I want to get out there. I recently went out, and I used to shoot bands a lot because I was in bands. Still enjoy it. So I've got a video coming up. I took out the D850 and shot the whole night at 25,600 ISO. I'm going through those photos now. Anyway, that's enough. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Whatever advice you got, you know, I'm totally interested. And thanks for the comments. And you know, whatever you do, the whole idea, keep shooting. Please like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you on the next one.